We'll wait just a second, see if some people join before we start. All right, let's go ahead and start so the recording starts. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight for the Missouri Association for College Admission Counseling's virtual college exploration. We appreciate you being here with us tonight. As we get started, we're happy to welcome Joe and Omar from Eastern Illinois University, and they'll be sharing with you tonight about their school. If you have questions, please type your questions into the Q&A button at the bottom or top of your screen, wherever the bar is, and they will do their best to answer your questions throughout their presentation or toward the end of the presentation. Your camera and microphone are turned off. The presenters cannot hear or see you, and that's why it's important to use the Q&A button to ask your questions. We would love for you to sign up for more of our presentations. You can check out the schedule of both the future presentations the rest of this week and all of next week, or any of our past presentations at moacac.org. Remember that all of our sessions have been or will be recorded, and so if there are other sessions that you wish you could attend, please know that they're going to be available, and again at our website, moacac.org. All right, Omar, Joe, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you share about Eastern Illinois with our students.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you so much. Students, I'm going to say something that you guys have probably heard 17 million times. I'm going to get ready to share my screen. I know you guys have heard that so many times in this virtual world, but it's going to be okay. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Omar Akil Solomon. I'm a regional admissions counselor at Eastern Illinois University. I'm also an alum of EIU. I graduated in 2009 with a degree in communication studies. I'm so excited to talk to you all today. This is the start of my 11th year in the profession. I started in 2010 at another university, and I returned to EIU in 2011. Quick little tidbit: previously, before I was regionally based in Chicago, I recruited for 6 years in the St. Louis, Missouri, and Southern Illinois region. So I love everything about the region except for Emo's Pizza. But I love everything about the region, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Joe, so he can introduce himself.
Appreciate it, Omar. Hello, everybody. My name is Joe Smith. I'm a freshman admissions counselor here at Eastern as well. My territory, I primarily cover the Southern Illinois and Missouri territory. I'm going into my second month, I believe, for being a freshman admissions counselor here at Eastern. So I'm enjoying it. I'm also an EIU alum as well. Got my master's in sports administration, and I bleed blue myself. I'm a EIU track and field alum, long and triple jumper. So can't wait to talk sports with you guys as well. So I'm ready to get started. And also, I kind of want to debunk that Emo's comment that Omar made. Emo's is good pizza, and I'm gonna stand by that.
You love to see it. You love to see it. So we'll get started with a video that really highlights everything that EIU has to offer, and then we'll move into our presentation. And of course, if you guys have questions, feel free to put them in the Q&A, and we'll definitely touch on them at the end of the presentation. But let's get started.
Regardless of where you come from, your culture, your background, there's a place for you on this campus. There's always going to be a faculty or staff member or alumni or student on campus who will make sure that you will achieve all the goals that you want to achieve. Whether it's research, sports, study abroad, internships, EIU gives countless opportunities to every student here, and it's a perfect place to succeed. Everyone on campus ensures that all of the students are put first. The staff and faculty are fully engaged to make sure that all of us can achieve all of our goals. We have a kind of unique experience and culture where we all can truly connect to each other on a one-on-one basis because of the structure of EIU. Four years ago, when I arrived on EIU's campus, I was kind of nervous about the transition. You know, I didn't know if I would fit in. I didn't know if I'd be ready for the rigor of college or for a new experience to be away from home. I was just uncertain about a lot of things. But as I prepare for graduation this semester, I'm excited to say that EIU has definitely changed me for the better. It has made me more organized, detail-oriented, confident, engaged, and just generally happy. You know, EIU it's reshaped my way of thinking. You know, I feel more optimistic about the world and about my career and my goals and my future, and I am confident that every student at EIU will say the same.
I love that video. It really, to me, just showcases everything what we want to promote here at Eastern, because we are all about our students. We are all in this together, just like High School Musical. EIU, founded in 1895, we're located in Charleston, Illinois. So you guys might be asking, where is Charleston, Omar? That is in the east central part of Illinois, so the east central region, which is about 45 minutes south of the Champaign-Urbana area. From the Missouri, Southern Illinois, St. Louis region, we're no more than about 2 to 2.5 hours, so we're not too far. We're also about 2.5 hours from the Chicagoland area and also Indianapolis, so we're close to 3 major metropolitan cities. Being a medium-sized public comprehensive state university, here at EIU, we're not too big, it's not too small. It's everything that a large university has, but in a medium-sized package, so just under 10,000 students. Your average classroom size is going to be 17 to 18 students. What does that mean? You're going to get a lot of personal attention. You're going to know who your professors are. You're going to build a relationship from year 1 going into year 2. And also until you walk across that stage for graduation. And our students are so excited. This is our 3rd consecutive year of enrollment growth here at the university. And I think there's a blue momentum. We are truly sized for success, and our students definitely see that. Consistently ranked, of course, in the U.S. News and World Report. Why? I think because we provide so much access for our students. It feels like home. I mentioned the classroom size, but the student to faculty ratio is roughly 14 to 1. And we also have the 3rd highest graduation and retention rates in the state of Illinois. And I think that's so important because not only do we retain our students, we graduate our students. And we're going to talk about job placement in just a second as well. So you have every opportunities for academic success here at EIU, both inside and outside the classroom. 90 different majors to choose from. So we were originally founded as an education school. So a lot of students, when they think of EIU, they think of education. We are the 2nd largest producers of teachers in the state of Illinois. So best thing about our education program, there's no waiting list. So once you meet the criteria, you can start taking those education classes right away. And that's definitely a benefit for our students. Another popular major, a lot of our students enjoy business. So if you're thinking about management or accounting, finance, international business, once things return to normal. A lot of our students definitely enjoy that opportunity. A lot of internship opportunities through our business office is located directly next to our career services as well. So definitely business. The healthcare professions are definitely popular majors here at EIU. We recently received a $1 million donation from the Lumpkin family. So now EIU has a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. So we are so excited. For years, we've had a pre-nursing program, which was a partnership with Lakeview School of Nursing. Now we still have that partnership and students can definitely still go through the Lakeview route. But having our own Bachelor's of Science of Nursing is so vital for our university. You know, it's one of our it's one of the most highly requested majors here at the university. So having that student to graduate from EIU with a nursing degree, we have a simulation lab on campus as well. So you're going to get hands-on experience. Of course, it's limited to begin as we start the program, but I'm so excited for the future. There's so many other opportunities from sociology, communication studies. You're going to get field experience at this university, and you're going to have every opportunity to be successful. Who knows? You might even be in the NBA finals. Think about sports management. Here at EIU, it's a very strong program. You can also get a master's in it. We have 2 students that are actually representing the NBA finals right now. I was the RA for a good friend of mine, Joe Sherman. He was a sports management, he was a sports management major at Eastern. He's actually currently the social media content creator for the Los Angeles Lakers. So that's EIU representing. His best friend, Devin Dismang, is the social media content YouTube creator for JaVale McGee. So every vlog video that gets over 1 million views, that's an EIU alum producing that video. And every snap or post about LeBron, that's another EIU alum. So you can definitely start near and go far here at Eastern. I'm going to turn it over to Joe, and he'll talk about a little bit more about our academic process.
All right, I appreciate that, Omar. So diving into the classroom just a little bit further. So 99% of our classes are taught by faculty. So you're not going to be learning from any graduate assistants. You're not going to be learning from any TAs. You're going to be learning directly from the source. And of course, that's what you pay for. So that's what we try to provide you with. Many of our students, and along with our faculty, rave about our classroom size. So that 14:1, 15:1 class rate ratio size is just perfect for us. That's why many of us alum and current students believe that we are size 4 for success here. Just being within the sport management program, just sitting in those smaller classes, you know, I'm not only in there with sports management, but I'm also sitting in front of me are our physical trainers, our strength and conditioning coaches are to my left. I have some of our assistant coaches right behind me. Our media and production crew and our marketing team are just, you know, everywhere. So that space of just bringing all those different pathways together really helps cultivate that learning experience and why students love it so much. It almost feels like family at the end of the day whenever you get into those higher classes amongst those people who you started with. So, and 99 or 94% of our classes have fewer than 40 students. So that those big auditorium style classrooms with rows and rows of seats, that's not really our style here at EIU. Not to say that you won't have those or that we stray away from those, especially in your first semester here. You'll probably have like a lecture hall style class here or there, but more of that family, more of that close-knit group of students here, that's our role. So study abroad. So for those who don't know what study abroad is exactly, so study abroad just gives students the opportunity to continue their education in another part of the country. And this can be from one end of the world to the other. Just to name a few off the top of my head, our Sport Management Association usually hosts a sport industry trip to the UK that is very popular amongst students. So, and those reviews are always great. I know they go and watch a professional soccer match. They also go explore some of the Olympic facilities that they have over there in the UK, and students just have a great time. Our biological and science department usually takes a trip to Belize. I know that is another great, amazing place that they like to go to. Our education department, more specifically within our art education majors, took a trip to Indonesia in the past. So adventures out there. And we also have many scholarships for those who are interested to kind of help mediate some of those travel costs. And this isn't the traditional year-long or semester-long hiatus. We have many programs that take place during the summer. They're only 2 or 3 weeks long. So we got something just there for everybody. This is one of my favorite slides here, talking about EIU. So investment in your future. And that's what we'd like to do for all of our students. So 91% of our undergraduates here do 1 of 4 things before they graduate. They either have a full-time position waiting for them, they're either continuing their education into graduate school, they're going to enlist in the Army or the military, or they're going to join the Peace Corps. So basically what that slide means is if you come to EIU, you're going to have some sense of direction before you leave here. And that's what we all want. That's why we made this decision to pursue higher education in the first place. Speaking for myself, it was so fulfilling continuing my education into graduate school and then accepting that first full-time position in April. As we all know what happened in March. So that just speaks to the resources and the faculty that I had in my corner here at EIU. And those are the same resources that will be available to all of you in your respective fields. Internship opportunities, those are always big. That is just a continuation of that investment into your future. We all know that the classroom grades are important, but you got to get that field experience too. So many internship opportunities really vary depending on what major you choose. We have some of our criminal justice majors that take many positions within some of the local courthouses. The state's attorney's office loves some of our graduates and undergraduate students here. Many opportunities stem from our career services as well. Bobby Kingery does a great job of setting up a lot of career fairs in the fall and in the spring as well. I believe we've had one or two career fairs that have had over 200 nonprofit or organizations and as well as businesses that come to EIU and give students that opportunity to get in front of some of those employers to get their names out there and hopefully earn those opportunities. But another route that slips underneath the radar that I kind of want to speak about is your peers. I understand that we all may not be going in the same direction or have the same end goal, but we all will experience similar paths along our way, and leaning on each other to really gain that experience can be so beneficial. I remember I gained my first internship that came off a peer of mine from sophomore year in class. We're still great friends today. She had an internship with a collegiate summer baseball team in Missouri. She had a wonderful experience, came back, passed this information along to the general manager for on my behalf. Next thing I know, my whole professional development just catapulted from there. So you never know who you could be sitting next to in class that could help change your future. If you are undecided, that is okay, but I'll let Omar speak to that a little bit more.
No problem. No problem. Definitely. Thank you, Joe. So if you're undecided, it's definitely okay. I always say the shoulder shrugs and the most popular major of all time. Having our career services here on campus really can help guide you to that next direction. So for example, my major back in college was communication studies. Everyone said, Omar, you have such a voice for radio. And I was like, what? I don't have a face for TV? That is my joke. But no, I was a tour guide. I was an orientation leader. I was a resident assistant. I had every opportunity to learn about developing students and working with students, helping ease that transition. As an undergrad, that I had a mentor, as Joe was mentioning earlier, I had a mentor that mentioned to me like, hey, you should really think about this field. And I always tell students, if you find a job that you love, you'll never work a day for the rest of your life. So I'm very passionate about working with our students. And if you're undecided, it's okay. It's okay. Opportunities everywhere, guys. So many things for you to do on our campus, especially in a normal year. I understand this is a very unique climate, and I'm hoping everyone is staying safe out there. But once things return to normalcy, everything is so lit, as the kids will say here at EIU. Over 200 clubs and organizations to get involved in. So that's academic clubs, cultural clubs, social clubs, even fun little silly clubs. True story. I was walking on campus one day in one of our residence halls to our dining center to get some chicken strips from Taylor Hall. I'm the fan of the strips of fire. I looked to my left and there were students running around on brooms. I'm like, what's happening? They were playing Quidditch. It was our Harry Potter club. So I was like, more power to you. Actually, I want to do it one day. But it was pretty cool to watch that. We have cultural organizations, we have fraternities and sororities, and that's an amazing opportunity. I'm a member of an organization myself. So having the opportunity to develop as a leader, but also build that fraternal bond, give back to our campus community and to our home. I think that's so important. Being a Division I university, Joe is a Division I athlete, so he's also an All-American. He won't even mention that. But being a Division I university is an amazing atmosphere. And those are things I love to say that EIU provides for our students. We provide access to the education. We're very affordable, which we'll talk about in just a second. And there's an amazing atmosphere. All the athletic events are paid for in your student fees. You might have saw us represented the Super Bowl last year with my homie Jimmy Garoppolo, quarterback of the 49ers. Thursday night football, Kamu Grugier-Hill of the Dolphins had a big Saint. The GM of the Bears, Ryan Pace, he signed Nick Foles, and the Bears got a win. And when we took an L, Sean Payton, who was the head coach of the Saints, lost on Sunday Night Football, but he will bounce back. So little old Charleston, little old EIU has produced some of the most popular figures in the football world. So it's so amazing. There's intramural sports. There's also 100,000 hours that have been committed in past years for community service, giving back to the region. So I think that is amazing. Currently, right now, our rec center is still open with a mask, with social distancing. So we want to make sure there's still some events happening on campus, a lot of virtual events. It's actually virtual homecoming right now. All right, talking about that affordability piece, we like to poll our students, and one thing the students always say when they're thinking about EIU, they say, number one, it feels like home. It's that home away from home. But number two, we're very affordable. All right, your tuition is locked in for 4 consecutive years. You see that first line. So we're very affordable, one of the most affordable state schools. And also Missouri students, you guys are paying the same as Illinois residents. So all the bordering states, you guys pay the same as the Illinois students. So you're paying that in-state rate. I want to make sure I stress that. You see in the second line, textbook rental. We rent our textbooks here at EIU. It's $9.95 a credit hour. So all your textbooks are going to cost you just under $300. Think about that. All your textbooks just under $300. It's an amazing opportunity. All right. Room and board, we're the first residential campus in the state of Illinois. So room and board is an amazing opportunity. A lot of students, there's high satisfaction rates for the residence halls on our campus. There's all male, all female, gender neutral, co-ed residence halls. So you have those opportunities to really cultivate yourself as a student academically. The students perform better, but you also get to build those bonds. Meal plans can be anywhere from 7, 10, 12 to 15 meal swipes. And of course, students are rarely paying this total cost here at EIU. Being that 22,000 range, you know, you might be asking yourself, Omar, Joe, how am I going to pay for that? All right. Well, here at EIU, we want to make sure that we're breaking down the barriers for higher education. So we are a test optional university going forward. We are planning on becoming test optional prior to the pandemic, but you know, everyone else is announcing, so we're announcing as well. We are a test optional school. We're going to talk about the academic criteria in just a second, but in terms of scholarships, there are automatic awards here at Eastern, and they're tiered systems, so it's based off of your GPA. So starting with a 3.3, and as you see, as the GPA raises, you can get a higher scholarship renewable, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000. Now, if you have the test with a 1030 or higher, it starts with, or a 20 on your ACT, it starts with a 3.0. So these are renewable scholarships that you will find out upon your admission to the university. We also have the Academic Works, which is a scholarship search engine that will provide all our departmental and other scholarships that you can apply for as early as your incoming freshman year. For our students on the Illinois side, on the other side of the river, our Southern Illinois Metro East students, we have aim high to keep our students in state, so we can have with our EIU Promise program. If your tuition and fees is under $67,000, we can cover your tuition and fees. Excuse me, if your family income is under $67,000, we can cover your tuition and fees. So talking about an amazing benefit for our families. Also, we can add an additional $500 bonus to each scholarship. So many ways to save money here at EIU. Our honors college can offer scholarships up to a full ride. And that, once again, is based off of your GPA and is also test optional. So we want to remove all the barriers for higher education. And I'm going to leave it up to Joe. He's going to talk to you guys about our admissions criteria real quick. You see our transfer scholarships as well. That's based off of your credit hours and the GPA. Take it away, Joe.
No problem. So next steps, apply. This is a low cost education that is very, very high in quality and value. So apply. So basically, the application right now is free until October 15th. We are mobile friendly as well. It takes about 10 minutes, I would say, just to knock that out. So this is a great opportunity to create an additional option for yourselves. Some of our requirements that we are looking for in the admissions department, for those that do go the test optional route, we are looking for that 3.3 GPA. For the students that fall just slightly below that criteria, anywhere from that 2.5 to 3.2 range, you might be asked to submit some additional documentation. This could be any type of document that could be in the form of a letter of recommendation, just anything that proves that college readiness, and that kind of helps that decision-making process on our end. Once that is done, you're going to go to your guidance counselor. You're going to ask him or her to submit your official transcripts to us as well. And if you have any dual credit from any community college as well, we're going to need those transcripts as well. And then after that, you are all done. You are good to go. And then hopefully in a few weeks or so, you're going to be getting those acceptance letters, and you're going to be dropping those enrollment deposits for those housing fees. The transfer process is pretty much the same as well. You're going to complete that application before October 15th, so you can save yourself $30. After that, For transfers, only need 24 or more credit hours to transfer over to us, and then that will guarantee your admission into the university as well.
No problem, man. We definitely thank you guys. EIU is such an amazing place. A few more things we'll share, especially about my experience. I've been in admissions counseling. I've been in this profession for, like I said, close to a decade, over a decade now. And so much has changed. So much has, I've learned so much. But one thing that hasn't changed is that the opportunities that students have to help us grow as professionals. I learn something new each and every year from the students that I work with. And that's because you guys are so special, and especially right now in this current climate. I couldn't be in your shoes. I'm 100% honest with you. I couldn't imagine what you guys are all doing, and I'm so uberly proud of you and what you guys continue to do. And here at EIU, we definitely want to continue to advocate for our students, promoting not only just an inclusive opportunity for education, but the opportunity to be successful. Joe talked about that placement rate earlier. You know, there's a return on your investment. Close to 91% of our students are getting those jobs. They're getting to the next level, and we're pushing you to learn and grow about yourself. You know, it's definitely the best of both worlds. I'm going to turn it over to Joe if he has any final thoughts.
Check us out online. I think nothing beats that on-campus feel whenever you guys get here, especially during the fall. It's a great time to be on campus. So once again, just to reiterate, so check us out. Our Snapchat is fairly popular. A lot of our students usually take it over to kind of showcase some of their day-to-day activities. Our Twitter is always active, so you always get on there and see what's going on. Facebook, tell your grandmas, tell your dads, tell everybody just to get on it and check us out. So would love to see you guys on campus, and don't stress, because everything will be okay.
And speaking of on campus, we are offering campus visits actually still with social distancing with your mask on, of course. So we have campus tours Monday through Friday, and additionally select Saturdays as well. Another program I want to point out, we have an EIU Preview EIU Week. That's going to start October 12th. So that's going to be from the 12th to the 15th, from 5 to 8 p.m. each night. So you'll have the opportunities to hear from faculty members, hear from various departments like career services, hear from the admissions teams each night. So many opportunities for you guys to learn about Eastern. For other virtual opportunities, you can go to eiu.edu/virtual. Joe is the counselor for Southern Illinois in the state of Missouri. So even though he likes Emo's Pizza, it's okay. He'll definitely love to talk to you guys. And once again, I'm regionally based in the Chicagoland area, but since I've recruited in that region for so long, if you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. So definitely thank you guys so much. Do we have any questions? And if you guys have any questions, feel free to type them in the Q&A. If not, once again, this recording will be available on YouTube. So tell a friend, tell a family member. And if not, we will turn it back over to Charlie.
All right, well, thanks so much, Omar. Let me share my screen real quick here at the end. So as we shut this down, thanks again, Joe and Omar, for being with us and for representing Eastern Illinois. We appreciate all the information that you shared with us tonight. And students, we appreciate you taking time to watch this recording. We want to thank you for joining us. When you close this window, you will receive a very quick 4-question survey. We would really appreciate it if you would take the time to do the survey. It helps us plan for future events. Again, if you want to sign up for more sessions, or if you want to watch previous sessions or sessions that you missed in the future, all of these recordings will be available at our website, moacac.org. Thanks again for joining us, and we wish you the very best in your college exploration. All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you, Charlie. It's great to talk to you.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.